come to church, you never open up your mouth and say thank you one time. In no uncertain terms, you are telling God you don't deserve no glory. Yeah. You're telling God everything I have is because of me. I know you don't articulate it, but your demeanor is saying it. Yeah. You're saying everything that I have is because of me. And I can't speak for some of y'all. Maybe some of y'all, I mean, you came out of your mother's womb speaking in tongues. Maybe some of you, you've always had halos over your head. Maybe some of you have always dotted your I's, crossed your T's, but that's not me. Yeah. I haven't always made the right decisions. I grew up on the outskirts of Atlanta. I backslid by the age of 15, smoking and drinking and clubbing and grilled out gold in my mouth, chasing women. I'm supposed to have 2 felonies on my record right now. I cannot be this arrogant or ignorant to think that everything that God has given me is because of me. Cannot be that arrogant to stand up here and act judgmental and make it seem like it's because of my good works, it's because of my righteousness, it's because of my parents. The devil is a liar. The only person that deserves glory, I said the only person that deserves praise and glory is God. He's the only one that I'm not in jail right now. He's the only reason that I'm not dead in my sin right now. He's the only reason I'm not in hell right now. If it had not been for the Lord, some of you gonna sit there and act like you've been perfect your whole life. I ain't preaching to you, honey. I'm preaching to the real folk who done been through something, who know what I'm talking about, that can stand up and say, young man, God has brought me a mighty long way. He took drugs out of my mouth. He took alcohol out of my system. He took fornication away from me. He deserves all the glory. I don't understand how some of you still can stand there, how some of you still can sit there with the pious attitude and act like you ain't never did nothing wrong, and act like you ain't never made no mistake, act like you ain't never failed down, act like you ain't got no skeletons in your closet. I wish I had about 10 real folk that can say, young man, forget all these hypocrites, forget all these fake phony church folk, let me keep it real for a few moments. I know what you're talking about. I don't been to hell and back, but look what the Lord has done. I refuse to stand here acting all bougie, acting all stuck up and super spiritual. I know what God has done for me. I wish somebody give God some praise right now. I wish somebody give God some glory right now. Do I have anybody that can say God has brought me a mighty long way? You don't know what God has done for me. That's the only reason I'm still alive today. I've had guns pulled on me twice. I've been in all kinds of situations where I shouldn't be standing here today. Everything that I've done, I don't deserve to be married to a virtuous woman like Tanya. I don't deserve it, but let me tell you that if you can just have one experience with God, He will breathe on you and He will transform you by the renewing of your mind. You're looking at somebody who was going nowhere real fast. You're looking at somebody who was the scum of the earth. You're looking at somebody who parents that want their young people to hang around me, but look what the Lord I said, look what the Lord has done. He'll pick you up. He'll turn you around. He'll place your feet on solid ground. Somebody give him some glory right now. Somebody, anybody, open up your mouth and give him some glory. No music, no music, no music. Give God some glory without the keyboard, without the drums. Give God some glory for your own testimony.